You are in for a treat. Farewell.
Enough of that.
Here we go, baby. Lock and load. Lock and load. See what you got for us.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damage is still weak. Weaker than I would like. Can't take out 3. 3 on 1 wouldn't be good. Although that priest is... well, is dead. She's dead, Jim. Bringing the pain. There's too many there. I'm gonna go back and cover this base if I can. Okay, well that base is gone and there's 3 there, so I can't take 3 from 3 people, unfortunately. Yeah, good way to announce it after it's already taken. I like that. I like it when 3 people come over there and kill you when you're dead. That you post, "Hey, Corey 3, dude, you're dead." You should have posted it before, way before that. McFly, McFly, anyone home? McFly. Oh, disoriented. I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. All right, buddy, come on. Oh no, sorry, buddy. Look at those heels. Look at those heels. I mean, my character's what we would call in Guild Wars 2. I think it's called a. I can't remember what it's called. The person who stands on the flag. There's a name for it. That's what this character is. She's the kind of person you want standing right on top of a flag. Because if you want to get healed, you just stand on top of me because Consecration is going to heal you. Okay, that's a shit ton of Alliance. Oh, wait, her no horror, but there's another. There we go.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This is called me running for my life. Run away. Just keep your pet coming. That way I can just, you know. I love how this hunter like chased me all the way from that other base as if he was gonna kill me. I'm like, dude, why are you chasing me? Like, it's the perfect like possum. Like I'm just like almost like I'm playing Dead Saint. Come and finish me off, or. Snoopus, quit sneezing over here. Okay, looks like farm needs the most help, probably. We have one person at farm, a hunter. He's not taking any damage. Person who is taking damage is this warlock, Bastu. Bastu happens to be... I have no idea where Bastu is. Where's Bastu? Oh, he's way down here. And he's still taking damage. I may want to... Oh yeah, and they just lost that shit. I screwed up. I screwed up. Heading... What's this even called? This is called Shrine. Oh. Heading to the Shrine. But now nobody's... Nobody at market. Actually, if you really wanted to be good, you'd have like keybinds or something that you could just hit. It says market, help market, you know. We have 3 bases.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Dead. I'm dead. That last Hodge, man. That last Hodge, there's nothing I could do. Shit. I kind of walked into that one. I didn't know there were 3 people standing right out front. And then I got the long ass respawn. That was just bad luck. Walked out the door into multiple stuns. I'm kind of pissed off about that, actually. There's a reckoning must occur here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Man, person's done some serious damage. No, I can't take him out with just, which is me, especially when they're hitting that hard. Maybe I can get this Paladin to come down and chase me. No.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
There's too many, man. It's just, how many? It felt like there were 10,000 people hitting me. There had to be more than just one.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Jesus. What was with all the slows there, man? It's like
You can
ridiculous
kiss
amount
your
of
ass
slows.
goodbye.
Fucking blind shit, man. You're right, Cyrus. You're right in the way of my chair. Go on. I just rolled him. I just rolled him over the leg of the table. I was like, I was trying to move my chair forward. And there's a cat in front of the wheel.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Jesus Christ. It feels like I'm being like focus targeted, you know. Sometimes I get battles, it just feels like everybody's trying to kill me. Sit there and fight down there, go ahead. I'll cap this while you're dicking around. Yeah, you were dicking around, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Keep those wins coming. Ah, 128. Nah. 115. Yeah, versatility, crit, stamina, strength. Versatility, crit, stamina. Actually, that might be an upgrade. 9 versatility. I'd gain 5 strength, 8 stamina. I'd lose 17 dodge, but actually, I think that is an upgrade. I don't really care about dodge that much. I don't care about dodge right now. Well, maybe I do. I do and I don't. That's good. So I have to get to level 50, I think, to get the next set of PvP gear, if I'm correct, I believe, maybe? I know there was some stuff that had a level 50 requirement in Stormwind. I just don't remember if it was like a full PvP set or not. I hope it is. How many... I'm trying to see if I have any badges. What is it? Marks of Honor. Oh my god. We got 56. Hey, what's up, Jada? How you doing, man? Same thing, just chilling, doing some battlegrounds, running around, killing like rare elites or whatever these guys are, the ones with the stars, because sometimes they give me upgrades. Yeah, just mucking around with retail. I'm just bored. It's just still just waiting for that next big MMO to come out. Until it does, I'll muck around, do some PvP, do whatever interests me on that day, you know what I mean? Some days it'll be one thing, some days it'll be something else. And this guy didn't have shit. He didn't have anything. Or maybe I already killed him. Man, it's like they made a lot of good changes in Dragonflight, but they also made a bunch of terrible decisions. Like legacy set bonuses for legacy PvP gear don't work. Professions for PvP don't do anything. Like there's no benefit whatsoever from having a profession for PvP, which is just idiotic. It's just straight up idiotic. I don't know why you would ever do that, other than you're just being lazy with Blizzard. You don't want to. You're having a hard time balancing shit. You know what I mean? Makes no sense, really. They're just lazy is what it is. Push out the least amount of content to keep people into the game long enough. And once the next big MMO comes out, WoW's going to be... It's not going to be dead. Because I don't think WoW will ever be dead. I mean, maybe it will be eventually one day, but I think it'll take a long time for it to be completely dead. When I say completely dead, I mean you log in and you just don't see people in the game. You know what I mean? You know, kind of like Lord of the Rings dead, or... You know, or like Rift dead, although Rift has, you know, a few people. Why can I not loot this? Yeah. But I think if like Ashes of Creation comes out and it's really good, like if it's like really good, has like really good content and really good PvP, Blizzard it'll take a huge hit. I mean a huge hit. Because there's so many people that want a good MMO, like a good MMO, PvE and PvP. I don't think Ashes of Creation is that MMO because they're gearing more towards PvP, kind of. I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't want to say it can't be, but the way it's set up, it's set up more to be a PvP game, you know, which has always kind of been my concern. I mean, to me, for an MMO to be really hugely popular, it has to be PvE first. You have to focus, I think, on the PvE first, and then make PvP really good, right? But PvP, I think PvE should always be the focus. And I mean, if you don't believe me, just talk to them. There's plenty of videos by Force Gaming, Josh Strife Hayes. There's a lot of people done videos on the reason why. Of course, I knew that before I watched any of those videos, but the thing is, oh, I just leveled up. Shit. And I don't know what to get. Crap. Where'd it go? No. Oh no. It disappeared because I leveled up? Is that what happened? Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Oh. I just got fucked. It's like 10 minutes to wait for a fucking BG queue. The queue pops and I pulled up my, you know, my window, my talent window. The queue shouldn't have disappeared, but it did. That is straight up bullshit right there. I just got fucked. Oh, that makes me mad. Waiting for queues in retail sucks. Because they're like 10, 20 minutes long. But yeah, you have to have a PvE MMO centric first. It's gotta have good PvE content, because the thing is, if people go into an MMO and it's focused mostly on PvP, what's going to happen is you're going to have the cream of the crop. The players that are really good at PvP are going to beat the shit out of all the players, there we go, that aren't good at PvP. And those players eventually are going to leave, and so what you're left with is just the people that are really good at PvP, which usually isn't a very big population, right? Right? If you think about all the people that do PvP in WoW, how many of them are really good? What, 10% of them, 20% of them? You know, if that. So you can't put an MMO that's focused on PvP and expect it to have a large audience.
Off the coast of Feralus. We must secure them before
That's what happened
the
with
Horde
New World.
does. We've brought our ship around.
For the Alliance.
That's what happened in New World. New World was a PvP game where when you killed the other player, they dropped like all their loot, I think.
There's a rich
It was like
Azerite
full
deposit
loot
below us,
PvP.
heroes. Get down there and collect all you can.
And what happened is they did a bunch of closed betas, and I was in some of those closed betas years and years ago. And from the feedback they got, they realized that most people don't want a full PvP game. They just don't. They may say they do, but they don't. You know? And so they changed New World because they said, well, we can't do a full PvP game because no one's going to play it. And I've actually I've been on the record as saying that was a mistake on New World's part. Well, I'm telling you right now, I was wrong. I was wrong. If they would have done what I thought was the better choice, which was stay more PvP, they wouldn't have made as much money. They just wouldn't have. So I was actually wrong. It happens. Not very often, let me tell you. But it does happen.
You're doing good work. Just a bit more Azerite, and the day is ours. Supplies incoming! Grab them, champions!
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, all waste your time trying to kill me, man.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Supplies incoming. Grab them, champions.
Not enough. Oh, I'm out of mana. I'm actually out of mana. Let's see if I can drag. Look, I'm gonna drag these guys all the way away. Look, this pet will despawn because I'm gonna pull them so far away. Yeah. Actually, that's like a first. Do I have any food? It's like the first time I've ever. This is the first time I've had to drink in a battleground. He must have saw me trying to drink and he sent his pet back on me. That's fine. His pet ain't gonna do shit. Now he's gonna bring him back because I would have killed him. I don't think I have anything. I've got this, but do I have any? Does this give me anything yet? Is it just health? This hunter's really pissing me off, this pet. Stupid pet. Come on, I'm not in combat. That's the. I hate hunters in retail now because they have all these pets. Their pets are so hard to kill. Like trying to kill their pets, like trying to kill a regular player. They're so powerful. You know.
We have spotted more Azerite eruptions around the island. The locations are marked on your map.
Bitch. Guard that, bitch. Why did you run away? Because there's already too many here, maybe?
Supplies incoming. Grab them, champion.
Okay, this is gonna get dicey really
Supplies
soon.
incoming. Grab them,
We don't
champions.
grab another base. There's one over here. Let me hit over here. If I can grab this one, it'll be the game winner. There it is. I'm gonna cap it and win the game. right? Boom now.
Nicely done, champions. King Rin will be pleased to learn of your victory. For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Okay, well, it doesn't sound as good as for the Horde, but whatever, we'll take it. Boom. 49. Oh wow, this build actually doesn't take... Oh, it does take Bob. It doesn't take the next Bob. They take Blessing of Sacrifice, which I'm like, eh... I wonder if Guardian of the Ancient Kings throws Art of Defender into cooldown. Probably not. Probably not, right? I'm gonna guess it doesn't. This person hit me with a snowball, I think. I don't know, maybe it was just that plant does that when you... So kind of a snowball sound when you... We'll see if this one does it. Oh, this is an aura. Snowball sound? Yeah, see. Looks like you're gonna get with a snowball. Weird. No, my honor is maxed. I don't even know what I can spend honor on, to be honest. It's probably just level 50 maybe honor gear. How is this gear not upgraded? 2 out of 6? 2 out of 6? Shit. 5 out of 6? It's a lot of haste, man. Of course, I'm all by myself, so yeah, have me go get the flag. No defense. We don't care about you. And nobody's protecting Hannah D on the flag carrier, so this is another Every time I try to guard the flag, no one actually helps me. Like, they don't defend the flag. It's like, I'm a tank and I'm good at staying alive, but if their whole team's coming at me, it's pretty tough. I need some healers, damn it.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
There you go, I'm dead already. Look at that. Look at that. 8,900. You see that? He hit me for 8,900. Yeah. Look at this. This warrior's done 145,000 damage. Holy crap. That's insane.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Well, you know, I tried. What can you do? Look at the... Jeez. Like, we have, like, the highest DPS on our team is 27k. Look at the enemy team, 160, 122. Holy shit, they're out DPSing us by, like, a landslide. The funny part is we actually have more healing, but obviously we have no DPS. Ah, pathetic. What a terrible battleground. I don't really know, like, I still feel like the prot is like, you just don't do enough damage. I mean, you're good at, like, there's certain roles you can perform fairly well, but you just don't have enough, any kind of burst.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, and I was just stun locked that entire time. Didn't even bother using my trinket. What's the point? I was dead anyway. Dead anyway. I think mage looks like it'd be fun to play. I was leveling a mage as, I think, arcane. And I thought that looked pretty fun.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, you just can't keep up with that much damage. That's just too much damage, man. Just way too much damage. Hunters make me laugh though. I mean, I wouldn't even play if I was gonna play a hunter. I always play survival because playing as like marksman and doing steady shot followed by rapid fire. It's like, look, steady shot, aim shot, rapid fire. They have 3 skills. That's it. You know, you have like steady shot, rapid fire, aim shot. It's like, and you just stand back and press the buttons. You know, it's like, it's just so boring. Could never do it, man. Could never do it. And look at the damage on this other team. Like, look at many arrows. Let's take a look at this guy, right? Many arrows. Did I spell it wrong? Many arrows. Huh. For some reason it's not finding them. He must have some weird character in his name or some shit. Let's see if we can find him. Method. I think I've seen this guy before. I don't think this guy's that good. Method. Let's see. So Method's doing like, he's not doing that good of damage. Method Nemesis. Which I don't even see Nemesis in this list. Oh, I guess there's a shit ton of results. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but I think the Protection Paladin experiment might be over. I might have seen enough to know that they're good, but not good enough. Still though, fun to play. Off, I can type.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Grimlock video. Today's class is, like we said, Affliction Lock and Shadow Priest mainly.
Shadow Priest.
Brewmaster,
Wow.
complete garbage. Guys, if you're playing tank in PvP, please, for the love of God, stop.
He just said, if you're playing tank in PvP, for the love of God, stop. I just, that's what I've been doing for like the past couple days. It's just doing Protection Paladin.
I'm just gonna say it straight up. All you tank mains, what are you doing? What are you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
What we're doing is we're hoping that Blizzard won't be stupid and actually basically discard an entire spec tree, like most MMOs don't do. And I'm gonna let this guy out because I'm sick of this shit. You know, tanks not being viable. Blizzard. Dumb fuck. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything, but it pisses me off. Like they're like, "What are you doing playing tank?" I understand why you're saying that, because tank spec sucks. It totally sucks. But don't be mad at the player. Be mad at fucking Blizzard for basically omitting an entire talent tree. You have 3 specs most of the times, right? If you're like a tank, you have tank, you have DPS, and you have healer, right? If you don't let someone be tank in PvP, you've eliminated 30% of the possibilities of their playstyle, which is just stupid. It's just asinine. It makes no sense. Blizzard, fuck you.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you put yourself through this torture when you can play so many other god tier specs in the game?
He is right. It is torture. I just leveled a tank. I just leveled a Protection Paladin all the way to 49 doing mostly PvP. And it is torture. I mean, it is. But there's also a lot of games where I dominated people too, which is fun.
I mean, to be fair though, Prop Pally is probably I like low-key, I think Prop Pally is actually probably like A tier, but I hate Prop Pally, so don't play it. Don't play it, guys.
Because I hate
If you
Prop
were to play a
Pally.
tank, though, play Prop Pally. If you're playing Battlegrounds, legitimately, I do know, somebody in my comments mentioned in RBGs, this is true. Tanks, there is good tanks in Battlegrounds.
Oh, yeah.
One of them being a Guardian Druid, and the other one being a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Vengeance Demon Hunters are crazy mobile. I do think Prop Pallies are okay in Battlegrounds, but they're actually better in arenas, unironically. And Guardian Druids are decent in Battlegrounds because not only can they go in stealth, they can also flag carry super well. They're super, super tanky. They're pretty gross in PvP. And they have some utility with crowd control. So Guardian Druid's actually not bad at all for flag carrying. Demon Hunters are good in general. Guardian is also good at holding flags. Like if you're playing like Arathi Basin or something like that, you can go in stealth and sit on the flag, and then you can come out of stealth and hold the flag forever, basically. And yeah, so you'll always have a flag as long as you have a Guardian Druid, pretty much. So yeah, for Battlegrounds, tanks actually aren't bad. I'm going to just put that out there, okay? As much as I hate tanks. All right, Windwalker.
See, he hates tanks because they're hard for him to kill. Okay, a DPS, because I guarantee you this guy plays a DPS, right? Someone who hates tanks, probably because he finds it difficult to just kill them quickly. You know, he's like, oh, it takes me so long to kill them.
Will be probably the best, if not the second best melee in the game. Crazy high damage. I'm actually leveling one right now in the background. I love Windwalker Monk, and it's been a class that I've played since MOP, so I'm excited to play it again. But yeah, it's crazy good. God tier.
I've never played
I would
Windwalker
say
that much.
I would say because of its survivability buffs,
Mm-hmm.
it is definitely one of the tankiest melee now, especially with how well you can kite other melee and line of sight casters. With casters being so strong, casters like Arcane Mage being really strong, casters like Shadow Priest being really strong, being able to kite and immediately port behind a pillar as a melee is very strong.
I'm thinking about digging out my
It's the only
Arcane
melee in
Mage
the game,
again.
I believe, that can port behind a pillar just like instantly, which is crazy good. Obviously, if you're playing like something like Outlaw, you can grapple to a pillar, but let's be honest, guys, Outlaw's damage is absolutely garbage. I would actually rather you play a Prop Pally than an Outlaw Rogue because of how bad Outlaw Rogue is right now. We'll get there, though. Anyways, Windwalker, crazy strong, very high survivability, very, very high burst damage. I mean, you can hit over 200k with Rising Sun kicks back to back. Crazy. Boom, boom, boom.
That's insane.
Wild damage. Mistweaver, pretty solid. I think Mistweaver Fistweaving is low-key really good. I think normal Mistweaving, too, isn't actually terrible. I would place it A tier. It's definitely better than Disc, like way better than Disc. It does not and it just got some recent like changes to Mana Tea, which is really cool. They brought back like Mop Mana Tea, so you can actually channel Mana Tea and gain back mana, which is really strong for dampening games. So I think if the game led to a dampening meta ever, like if you're playing with an augmentation evoker,
First off, if we have a dampening meta, then Blizzard's doing it wrong. No one wants to sit around through so much healing that we have to weaken the healing to get kills. That's just stupid. Anytime I see arena matches in like Blizzard's like World Championships, whatever, and it comes down to damping, it's just, I mean, in World Championships not so much just because there's so much skill going on, but still, matches shouldn't come down to dampening. It should come down to setups, counters, like playing your skill, and if you do play skillfully, there is an argument that could be made that it would lead to possibly dampening, but no, they're just, heals shouldn't be that strong. Before dampening should come into play, what should come into play is healers running out of mana. Arena matches shouldn't be 20-30 minute matches. They just shouldn't. They should be like, I like to see arena matches be like if it's like a 2v2 match, it should be like 3 to 5 minutes, maybe longer if the players are really skilled. I don't want to watch 20-30 minute matches. I don't think most people do, especially in tournament play where you're trying to watch like a team go through best 3 out of 5 or something. Who wants to watch 3 hours straight of it's like arena matches? It's like, no, it's okay.
I feel like Mistweaver is really good. Just because Augmentation Evoker kind of provides so much support to your team that you can get really long in the games, even versus high burst damage classes. Boomkins are still great. A lot of people are like, "Oh,"
he said they're still great, so they nerfed Boomkins. It sounds like.
Well, that's like a pretty big nerf to their everything with high winds and stuff. But I think people are forgetting that before people started abusing high winds, Boomy was still really good the previous patch, and this was before they even started using the full moon build. So I think all the nerfs applied to current Boomy, but they forgot that Boomy was still good the patch prior. So Boomy is pretty good. The High Winds nerf is pretty rough, though. I'm going to place them S tier right now. High Winds nerf is definitely rough, and it's rough because it applies to every spec of Druid, not just Boomy, which is kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. I feel for you, Boomkins. I feel for you, Druids in general.
I like how he says, I feel for you, but you're still S tier. I feel for you, but you're still S tier. Most specs would, I mean, a Protection Paladin would love to be S tier. Hey, I'd love to play a Prop Paladin and be S tier. And you feel bad because the Boomy's not God mode anymore. That's, you know.
But Boomkins did deserve this nerf. I think they're pretty good, though. I would say they're probably an S.
When you say a class is pretty good, that doesn't mean S tier in my mind. If you say a class is pretty good, that's like B tier, A tier, you know, BA. If you say a class is pretty good in PvP, in Arena, don't put it in the S tier. If it's an S tier, it's freaking great. It's just straight up great.
S tier, caster, they might be A tier, but I think, yeah, I'm going to place them low S tier. I think they're still really good, though. They hit really hard. Especially with the comps they can play now. They can still play Shadow Priest Boomy, they can play Windwalker Boomy, they can play Sub Rogue Boomy. They can play a lot of things, so I really don't feel too bad for them. Feral Druids, dude, I got 8 up in my last tier list, and I'm so sorry, but I completely forgot that Ferals actually do have an MS. It's a very weak MS, but it's a MS from a PvP talent, and I completely forgot about it, so my apologies. Ferals are good, okay? They're pretty good. I would say they're definitely not where I placed them last time. They were like C or B tier the last time. I think they're low A, though. Maybe high A. They're pretty good. They do a lot of damage. They have a decent amount of survivability.
See, there's an example I said. If you say it's pretty good, that's BA. If you, not S.
Pretty similar survivability to a Boomkin.
He's even proven my
The
point.
only difference is that you have to be in melee combat, obviously, so you can't really it. But I feel like it could be decent in the game. I feel like you could live not bad at all. Fury Warrior, I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're A-flop. I would say B tier, sadly. Just because you're not or your unholy DK, maybe. TSG coming back with the craziness. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, either way. What was that, dude? I think my dog just knocked over something. But either way, okay. Resto Druid, pretty good. It ooms ridiculously fast, though. So Resto Druid, I think if you're not...
I'm curious where
I think if you're not Danny Carey or Flop, you're pretty much trash. I think you're probably like C or B tier. You have to be really good, really good at Resto Druid to be like anywhere close to the top of the charts right now. I would say B tier, sadly, just because they really fast. So you cast like one thing, you get kicked.
If you
for healers, I'm Rets are and how much utility they provide to your team. But if you're playing something crazy good like Ret War, for instance, you're not going to have a problem, I don't think. Like if you play Ret War Holy Priest or Ret War Holy Paladin right now, you'll be pretty solid, I think. I don't think you guys are, I mean, I don't know why you would play double where it is. I've seen Holy healing a little bit, but you...
I'm surprised he's putting Holy in God tier.
Actually, about it is like Holy... But I think Eliar... Arms Warrior is really good, though, right now. I'm not going to lie. High S tier for...
He's got Elemental Shaman, and is this... I can't remember if that's the melee Shaman.
Very good. Its Doomwinds build is crazy. It hits wild numbers during Ascendance procs. So I definitely think Enhance...
Yeah, Enhance.
I think Enhance is better than all of these. Maybe not Boomy. Man, Boomy's a hard one now. Because like I feel like Boomy is maybe better than Ellie, but I think Enhance, let's see, really well. I feel like Resto Shamans are squishy class in general. In one setup, Invoker strong, prevent crowd control. Waylay maybe is okay. I feel like Augmentation Invoker struggles into casters. I feel like into melee it's really good, but Devastation is pretty good. I'd say it's low A tier. It's pretty good. Preservation Evoker, probably one of the better healers in the game now. I definitely think it's worse than Holy Priest, and it's worse than Holy Pally maybe. Well, definitely. I think I don't know. It's a whereas the other healers because Beastmaster Hunter, now it got buffed, or at least it said it got. could be pretty good.
So Beastmaster in B tier.
Like pretty wild. Marksman. I love Marksman.
A.
I think it's so fun. Like you just do so much damage so
Yeah,
consistently. I don't think they really touched anything on it. It might have gotten buffed in Marksman.
Yeah,
I think
A.
could be really already. Mongoose Bite could already hit for
Survival's gonna be A tier probably.
like 70 via the name Survival. You'd think
Yeah,
that
tier.
Ferals would be pretty solid. I would say it got a massive haunt. You're gonna
Affliction
struggle.
Warlock, A tier.
Even which I love. It does easy can set a lot of skill. I genuinely think
Demonology,
Affliction Lock
yeah.
is a good pick. So yeah, I'm gonna place it like
Affliction Lock
a little
A.
under top 8.
Demonology S.
Demon Locks are great. I feel like people are forgetting also, but Demon Locks are good. You can do it's Destro, but it's here
Destro
or like
B.
here. But now that's what like Chaos Bolts
This is
almost,
interesting. Okay,
and
this
you don't
is-
even have
this
to
next
cast
one's
them,
the one I'm interested in.
which is crazy. So mobility wise is better. Maybe survivability it's not as tanky as Destro, but it's really good. So I feel like Destro is probably high B. Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Yeah, Arcane
we got
Mage.
Arcane Mage. Oh my god, this class is crazy, guys. It might be
God
the
tier.
best class in the game.
God
and
tier.
I mean, I don't know if you guys
tier.
have watched any Venruki content lately, but
Not recently.
do it.
But
Just watch it, man. It's crazy how good this class is. It performs so well in versus so many different things. It performs well versus melee. It performs well versus other casters because it can out DPS other casters, so they can just stand there and just face tank damage. Pretty gross, pretty sick spec, and I love that Arcane is finally like the god tier spec of Mage, because for a long time
No,
Arcane Mage
never.
was like
it was the shitter.
like here or
was the
like
shitter.
here, but now that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's so cool, man. It's so cool to see Arcane Mage at a good point in its career finally. I mean, not that there haven't been good points, but Arcane Mage is finally really good. If you want to try a really fun comp, I would definitely suggest trying Arms Warrior Arcane Mage. I know a lot of people are probably going to be playing Sub Rogue Arcane Mage because it's just really solid, or even like God Comp is really good probably right now. Holy Paladin. If you got a Holy Paladin, Shadow Priest, and a Arcane Mage, and they're all dialed in, you can have some pretty crazy setups. You got to think. You have 2 ranged, quote ranged, because Hodge is like kind of a ranged stun. You have 2 ranged.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta check in on the wife, make sure she's okay. Yeah, I think so. I played the Protection Paladin all the way to almost level 50, and I feel like I felt like I was kind of reaching the limit of what it could do, which is it's pretty good for like flag carrying and pretty good like support. Like if you're like I can't remember what you call it in Guild Wars 2, but when you just stand on the base, like base, what do you call it? What is it called in Guild Wars 2? There's a name for that. It's like a base build. Maybe that's what it's called, base build or something. What it means is you're basically standing right on the base, and it's good because you can throw it on consecrate, and people can stay on your consecrate and get healed, and you're very difficult to kill. So it's a good support build, but not the best. I mean, you'd rather have like a holy priest or something probably as over like a protection paladin if you wanted the support class. But I felt like I was getting about as far as I could with protection paladin, but I wanted to see what I could do. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over and try out the arcane. I actually was leveling an arcane mage once before when they were decent back in Shadowlands, and it was fun. I actually enjoyed it. My question is, am I gonna start from level 1 again? I probably will. I always feel like it's best to start from level 1 again, or to start scratch, or it's really level 10 if you do one of those allied races. I just feel like it's better because you kind of can keybind the skills as you go. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll take a look at the other character and her abilities, and I'll watch a couple guides. Like maybe Venruki's got a guide on how he plays. Maybe watch a couple videos on Venruki's arcane and see how he's like, what he's using spell wise. What's the rotation? What are the tactics? Anyways, or I won't do any of that. I'll just roll a character from level 10 and just figure it out as I go. I do that a lot too. Anyways, but I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday, and I'll see you.